everybody talk about the relationship Jonathan Kuminga and Steve Kerr. And as if all head coach and player relationships are peaches and cream, I'm here to tell you that's complete bullshit.
Yeah.
But Jonathan Kuminga is different than any player Steve Kerr has ever coached. That type of athleticism, that skill set at that age, and the demeanor and mindset that Jonathan Kuminga has is a mix of things that Steve Kerr has never had to coach. And to think that, man, after 6 months, you're just going to adjust to that. No, it takes some time to adjust to that, right? And I think he's adjusted and learned this kid, year after year after year, become more familiar with how to coach him.
Yeah.
But that takes some time when the guys you coached is Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. When me and K are a lot alike, right? Like Steph and Klay are a lot alike. Those are coaching completely different people. It takes some time to figure that out. And what I can say is I've watched him put the time in to work at figuring that out. I've watched how much he cared, how much he come to us. That kind of bridges the gap between him and Kuminga, right? Like Steve just turned 60. Kuminga is 22, right? Like I've seen him come to like us trying to bridge the gap and understand like, hey, so what should I be thinking when this thing happened? Or if he says this, or if he's thinking like that, what should my response? I've seen him do that work, and so I think when you speak of growth, that is growth, and one to make that thing work. I've watched him put the time in. And so I think he's evolved a ton as a coach, even in his philosophies, like our offense, our defense, the things that he's willing to change. Like I think he's evolved a ton, but in this profession, it'll force you to evolve because the characters are constantly changing.
Yeah.